What you're about to watch features two very different defendants standing before the same judge. One already knows prison is waiting, while the other is fighting for one last chance to stay out. As this hearing unfolds, one conversation completely changes the direction of the courtroom. Stay with this one, because nothing plays out the way you might expect.
Is calling 2024 CR 3321, State of Texas versus Carlos Gilbert Alamon. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Allie Jackson.
Defense.
Patrick Hancock for Mr. Alleman.
Are you Mr. Alamon?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Alamon, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we are proceeding on count 2, which is waiving the rest.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Alamon, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged in count 2 with aggravated assault of a first-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into an agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Alamon, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, state is proceeding on count 2. Punishment is to be assessed at 18 years in the prison. There's to be Chapter 62 compliance and no contact with the complainant. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
State Officer States Exhibit 1 with all attachments.
No objection.
Did you review the document entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We'd like to, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Mr. Alleman has a few health issues. He's in need of a knee replacement. I put together his medicals as part of his legal papers, and I don't know if the court can make a recommendation that he have a medical assessment upon entering prison. I've seen some courts do it, and we would ask that you do it, Your Honor.
All right. Court will find you guilty, sentence you to 18 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There should be Chapter 62 compliance, no contact with the complainant, and I'll ask that you be provided with a medical assessment at the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes,
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, court is calling 2018 CR 12909W, State of Texas versus Alexis Daniel Sanchez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Christian Vega.
All right, and are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it?
yes,
Are you the same Alexis Daniel Sanchez who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2018 CR 12909W for the offense of tampering with evidence with intent to impair on December 7, 2018 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Filing condition number 2, it's the first one, Your Honor. On or about the 28th day of March 2019, Bear County, Texas, the defendant Alexis Daniel Sanchez did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely marijuana, violation condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violation.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objections, Judge.
Just one moment. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's a proposed agreement, Your Honor. It
Yes.
is to deny the motion to enter adjudication of guilt, continue the individual on his deferred, extend him for 5 years. He expired in December of 2020, Your Honor, and that's hence we're asking for an additional year from today, a year and a couple months from today for that extension, Your Honor. And to comply with any and all other conditions of deferred.
That is the agreement, Judge.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Alexis Daniel Sanchez.
All right, what have you done on probation?
What have I done?
Yes.
The
Have you completed anything?
I paid $1,300. I
Speak
paid,
up, please.
I paid $1,300 of the $1,767 for my probation. I need to get community service at my GED.
Okay, so I don't have a trial court certification.
I need to fill that out, Judge.
All right, if you'll grab that
I
for me,
will.
please. They're on the site.
Can I give you some context for the case?
Oh, sure, let's fill it out. Using marijuana.
I get, I would say it's like.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're gonna need to speak up because I
wouldn't
can't
say
hear you.
Clinical like pressure, but I get depressed. So I just try to drown out my problems with the.
Do you have a
No,
prescription for that?
no, I didn't.
So we're back to you using marijuana. How old are you?
But I believe that with that advice, it helps me in no way, it just gets me in more trouble. That I've already started to try to stop. That time I go back and then I'm like, no, I don't need it no more, so I stop.
Here's the thing, if I follow this agreement, you're going into inpatient treatment. Because you won't stop using marijuana.
No, I will, Your Honor. I will. I have, I'm just trying to get back to my work and help my family.
No, don't do the I'm trying to help my family thing with me. And let me just tell you why. Because you could have been helping your family, but you made a choice. You said, can I help my family or should I use marijuana? And your answer has always been, you're going to use marijuana. And I can tell you right now, probation wants you revoked because you haven't done anything. All you've been doing is using marijuana. That's all you do. They tried to put you in outpatient treatment. And I understand they said you couldn't sign for it because you were not 18. Then when you became 18, they still tried to put you in treatment. And you're constantly being unsuccessfully discharged and you're constantly using marijuana. So this whole thing about I need marijuana to level me out, that's not gonna be happening here. So you have a choice today. And your choice is I can revoke you and I'll give you 2 years. Or you're gonna seriously do probation in this court, and seriously doing probation in this court is you not using marijuana. I don't know why people think that's legal in Texas. It is not legal in Texas. You're not allowed to use it.
Yes,
So do you want to go to prison?
Your Honor.
Then why do you behave as though you do?
As, at the time I was young, and as I've grown older, I've come to realize that I need to change the things and stop being in the mindset of a kid.
Do you have children?
Your Honor.
Okay, that's a good thing. And then it shows here, from what I'm looking at, that you're unemployed.
No, I'm not unemployed.
Well, why didn't you tell probation you had employment?
I did tell him I had I worked at Hudson. I've been working at Hudson's Embroidery since 2019. And it's just
I think
like,
the last time you reported, Judge, was before October 2020. So it's been a few years.
yeah, I still work there. I currently still
Okay,
have a
here's the
job.
thing. I don't even know why should I follow this agreement. We haven't seen you since 2020.
Still have a job there, and
No, I mean, but we haven't seen you since 2020. Why should I be following this?
How? Judge, I don't know how much context I can give, but
Oh, I need a lot of context because we haven't seen him since 2020. And the only thing I know about him is that he won't stop using marijuana. And obviously he prefers prison.
I think he's at a different place. I think he'd be willing to do whatever conditions are asked of him. I understand that he should have done it then. He was 17 years old without seeing discovery. He waived indictment. He entered a plea within a month of his arrest. And
Who
I
did that?
don't want to get into it on the record, but what I heard from him was troubling. And
Well, do we have proof of this? That he entered a plea without discovery?
that he didn't review it. And I reviewed the underlying case, Your Honor, and I don't want to get too far into it, but there was no Miranda warnings. The whole case is based on a statement. I didn't swallow it, I chewed it as chewing marijuana. So he chewed some marijuana. He's the one that called 911 that day when his friend was evading arrest. And I understand it's still bad. He still admitted to it. It probably should have never been pled to, but it was. And he is asking for a shot at probation, Judge. And I understand he took that at 17, but I don't think he was fully aware at the age of 17 as he should have been. And as he's grown older, perhaps he forgot, perhaps he got so caught up with work, but I think he's at a different place and he's a different person now.
Just 1 second, because this is before my time on the bench.
Judge, I prepared a memo when I was approaching the state earlier. It details some of the evidence in the underlying case and the problems.
Any objection?
No objection. I viewed that earlier, Judge, as a motion to, I think.
It's a request for a term unsat, but
We're not gonna turn on that.
yes, that's when I was trying to negotiate, and that's why I didn't file it. I just hand delivered it to the state, but it gives some context as to what I'm talking about and some of the underlying evidence that I reviewed when I was appointed on, or when I was hired on the MTR.
All right, I am looking at the judgment. And according to the judgment, the offense date was November 2nd, 2018.
I believe so, Your Honor.
And he entered a plea December 7th, 2018.
Yes, that's my understanding. That's why it's the W is waiver of indictment.
All right. And I see from your document that you prepared for the court. An officer says, I could type it out and then they could sign it if you want. I don't know the legality of a 14-year-old though.
His brother was in cuffs sitting next to him. He was in the car as well.
Yeah, that's the whole reason. I called
You
the
probably
police.
need to be quiet.
Sorry.
And we're asking you to extend, Judge, and I understand that it's phrased like term unsaid because it was using it for negotiation, but we came to that agreed recommendation to the court.
All right, probation. What inpatient treatment can he be placed in? Oh, and state, you may continue to confer. I'm sorry, you're excused.
Judge, we would have to do a
Okay.
evaluation to get the most appropriate recommendation. For inpatient though, Judge, we do have status. There aren't any pending cases or anything like that, so, either status to address his alcohol and drug, or his drug dependence. And then, I don't know if you want to, it says depression, I don't know if you wanna have a MIC evaluation for us to dive deeper into that, to see if he needs any other help, but, for status, he will need at least 1 year remaining on his probation.
All right. This court would deny the motion, alter the main conditions, extend for 3 years. There's to be a TAP evaluation in custody, follow TAP recommendations. But I'm gonna want inpatient treatment of SADC to start with. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months, a MIC evaluation, and you know what? Go ahead and refer him to felony drug court too. And there's to be proof of employment within 40 days of release. There's been no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. How far did you go in school?
9th grade.
All right. Do you have your GED?
I could get my GED within 3 months.
So you don't have it? So what do you do at your work?
I'm the assistant for my manager, where I, provide all the work orders, line up the work for for the employees at the job, handle customer service, call customers on the phone, handle emailing, and things like that, where we do a lot of things for Bear County, for the CPS.
All right, I'm gonna do 250 hours of community service restitution. You're gonna obtain your GED, or either you're gonna get some sort of certification from a trade school. And once he completes that, then the community service hours will become satisfied. Now, specifically, what do you do?
Specifically, I'm the manager's assistant with handling all work orders related to Hudson's embroidery. Hudson's embroidery.
Hudson's embroidery?
And just like that, the hearing comes to an end. One defendant leaves with a long prison sentence, while another walks away with strict conditions and one final opportunity to change his life. Justice doesn't always look the same, but every decision carries consequences. Would you have made the same call as the judge?
All right, so there'll be proof of employment,
You need an address, Your Honor, it's
no, within 40 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, I would like to point out that he was assessed 80 hours of community service and, if you want, the 250 in addition to that?
Yes.
Okay, and then, Judge, with the extension of 3 years, that would only put him at 2023. So are you saying you want 3 years from now, or?
3 years from now. Let me see what he has left.
7 years?
Yes. Is there anything else you need from the court? Probation, is there anything else he needs?
No, Judge.
All right, so I want you to hear me and hear me clearly. I wasn't the person who placed you on probation. This is before my time.
Yes, ma'am.
In this court, marijuana is not allowed because guess what? It's illegal and you're not supposed to be committing any new offenses. From here on out, everything that you do, you have choices to make.
Yes, sir.
You know, if is marijuana worth potentially going to prison for 10 years? Well, people say no, but you're acting like it is.
Change my life, so I have goals I want to accomplish and things I want to do.
I
And
cannot hear a word you're saying.
I have goals I want to accomplish and things I want to do with my life, and that's holding me back from doing that. Like, my main focus right now is just to continue my work. So I go to the gym
And just like that, the hearing came to an end. Instead of a prison sentence, the judge handed down one final opportunity backed by strict conditions. The choice is now entirely in the defendant's hands. Do you think he'll make the most of this last chance, or will he end up back in court?
join the church so I can better my life and find a community where I'm able to think positively and not continue to fall back into the same places I've fallen before.
All right, if you're back here, that's what you're looking at. Do you understand? All right, thank you.